we looked at an issue called control, which is important. We understand that. Everybody out there understands that. You got to control this thing. We already know that. This knife is dangerous because it can flail around, so we have to control it. We just looked at Krav Maga defense. If we just apply the last scenario of control, and we then reverse engineer and go back to our Krav Maga defense of control, is Krav Maga congruent with reality?
No.
Not that aspect of it. Okay, the problem is, again, is that the principles are there, the theories are there. Krav Maga, in practice, or sorry, in theory and in principle, is more realistic than the majority of the systems out there, because the understanding is there. A lot of these principles and theories are put into practice from a practical perspective, but a lot of them are just regurgitated in theory with practice that doesn't resonate the principle, doesn't allow that principle to actually live. So it deviates from reality. When we talk about control, we talk about control. This attacker is going to do everything to circumvent what it is that you're doing to him. You're holding onto his hand, he is going to violently break it away because he wants to kill you and he wants his arm. He's got to be right to keep his arm. Okay? So control means control. Control means that you are bear hugging that arm. Your whole body is wrapped around it. That is control. This is not control. This is not control. This is not control. Okay, and we just identified that. So, switch places, please. So he comes in with that thrust, I give him that kick. This is all I care about. I'm not doing this. Hold it here a second. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That's not realistic. A, because he's not going to be a statue. He's going to retract and keep on countering as quickly as he can. And B, that is not control. So all I'm looking for, the two guiding principles, try not to drive that knife into you. You have to assess where it is and make sure that you are deflecting a clear line for you to enter. And control. Control with everything that you have. This is ugly, it's not pretty, it's not technical, but this is what works. Or optimizes the possibility for it to work over anything else. All right? I'm here. Now what?
Affect him.
Now the fight is on. Now he's trying to pull away. And one tiny little key point to keep in mind, what's important, is that we are controlling the back of his arm. Either with this arm or with this arm. And the rest of my body is wrapped around. And that is important because when he pulls his arm back, where does it go? The tricep drives the motion. So I want to make sure that I pull back, please. That I am negating that motion. Okay? So we're in from here. Now what do? The fight is on. What do I have to do? Now I have to disrupt the stop process. Now I do whatever it is that is available to me with weapons to hinder him, to reset. If you kick, or whether you're using high line, depends on what's available in addition to your skill capability. I attack. Until when?
He's passive.
Until he's gone either neutral or defensive. Once he's gone neutral or defensive, now I need to optimize control and I have to enact my strategy. So it's important now that we understand where we are. If I locked in this way here, I happen to end up where? I'm in reference point 2. So I have to identify that because I have to be efficient with how it is that I take him down. So I know now that reference point 2, I need to drive that head down, and now I seat him down. And from here. Okay, we'll continue to fight from here. No big deal. I can continue to attack, do what I need to do. Maintaining control until I can now safely disarm. And if you happen to end up in reference point 1, then you happen to end up in reference point 1. We ended up over here. Yesterday I said we never want to go over top to control. That's if we are put in a position that we can decide. We can't decide anything here. It doesn't matter. You end up wherever you can as long as you control. So we attack. We attack. I'm in reference point 1. So I know now I've got my options to do what I need to do from here and how to affect them efficiently. You understand?
Sure.
Any questions?